We have breaking news which is developing right now out of Spain, in which a former Ukrainian PM and a Yanukovych-era official has been shot and killed in Madrid. This was Andriy Portnov. He was 51 years old. He was dropping off his kids at a private American school in a quiet suburb outside of Madrid. And moments later, as he was walking back to his black Mercedes, gunshots rang out at the school parking lot, reportedly about 5 or 6 gunshots, with even one kid saying on local news that they thought maybe they were firecrackers, but turns out it wasn't. Authorities say that at least one gunman opened fire, hitting him in the back of the head before fleeing into a nearby wooded park. Eyewitnesses described the shooter as a thin man, blue tracksuit. Spanish media reports that suggested that maybe he may have had help in planning this out because there was a motorcycle nearby, or someone who drove by maybe dropped him off and kind of sped off. Now, at this very moment, no arrests have been made, and the identity and the motive of the shooter still remain unclear. We don't know if this was a Ukrainian takeout. We don't know if this was a Russian takeout. We just don't know what happened here. But clearly, someone who was a pro-Russian figure living kind of outside of Ukraine because of, well, things that he did inside of Ukraine, though granted he did go back once. Clearly, there's some kind of motive here, we just don't know what it is. Portnov is no stranger to controversy. He once was the deputy head under the pro-Russian President Viktor, who was ousted during the 2014 Euromaidan Revolution, something we've covered a lot on this channel. He fled Ukraine in the uprising, just like all the other officials who worked under Viktor, and he returned back to Ukraine in 2019. He was later sanctioned by the United States Treasury, accused of being a U.S. fixer and undermining judicial reforms. In 2021, the US slapped him with sanctions. Meanwhile, the EU sanctions were overturned in court, and then Ukraine had also launched a treason investigation, which eventually was dropped. While there is no word yet on a motive, some are drawing the comparisons to other assassinations tied with international politics. Remember that in 2023, a Russian defector was assassinated in Spain. That time it was Alicante, and they believe that to be the work of a Russian hitman. So Spanish officials are now investigating whether or not this killing was politically motivated or potentially something else entirely. All of this aside, the school that this took place at, the officials there are saying that all of the students are safe and that the body of Portnov is now being taken in for a full autopsy, though they do know that his death was caused by those gunshots. This is a developing story with a very large international implication, so I'll be sure to keep you guys updated, especially if a motive or suspect is finally revealed. But what do you think? Do you think this was a political hit? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. Stay safe.